Hi, my name is Gerhard Schwartman. Welcome to Selling Power TV. Today, we have the great pleasure of meeting with Ariel Hitron. He is co-founder and CEO of Second Nature. Welcome, Ariel.
Hi, Gerhard. It's a pleasure being here. Always fun to speak with you.
So you're an international guru in learning and applying technology to learning. Can you share the bigger picture of where learning is headed?
We're seeing in today's world that everything is changing. Think about the pandemic. When everything changes, people had to adapt their ways. Learning is not like in theory about learning new things, but more importantly, how do you apply the change and how do you adapt? I think organizations today has to adapt really, really quickly. And the challenge that they're facing is how can they adapt into a new reality? I really think that a lot of the burden comes upon the frontline sales managers.
Absolutely.
If you're leading it, and it's really, really hard. It's really hard. And we're hearing the sales managers frustrated, saying, I've listened to all of the recordings, I gave them feedback. It's really hard to make a change in their behavior. That's something that could really impact the team's performers, is if you could think about your top performers, think about everybody has a John, right? So John is a top performer in the team, or Mary for sure. If I can have 5 more Johns or 5 more Marys, everything would be awesome. But you can take John or Mary off the calls and have him train the team.
How can you use technology to accelerate that process that John or Mary have gone through? They have the secret sauce embedded. So how do you embed it in other people?
You can listen to how John does his sales calls all day long. It would change very little in your own behavior. To change your behavior, you have to really want to do it. And you have to craft it in your own way. And what we've done with technology is exactly help to facilitate that. So instead of having like a John work with each and every rep for hours and hours, we've created Jenny, which is like John. She could be molded based on John, but she's not a person, she's an AI. And she's super, she has a lot of time on her hand and she's super patient.
I've worked with Jenny, and the moment I listened to her after my presentation or my interaction and conversation with her, I thought, you've discovered a breakthrough, which is replication automation.
The manager's job is so full. There's so much on the plate that you want to have someone, a helper, to take off just the basics. Just going through the different value propositions, going through the different buyer personas, asking some difficult questions as objections, helping the rep kind of work through discovery questions and kind of make him very comfortable throwing insights. Say you're using Challenger sale as an example, throwing insights that are challenging, right? Sometimes it's not easy to ask the hard questions. It's hard. That's why there are the hard questions, and you want to practice it. And as managers, then we can have more of an oversight to say, okay, here's what I'm seeing in the reports, here's what you're doing good, and here's what you need some more help with that Jenny did not help you to get to the level that you need. Let me work with you on our one-on-one on.
Is there a company success story that you can share with us?
Zoom have started using Second Nature about 1.5 years ago. They hired a lot of people. They had a lot of onboarding to do. Then everybody knows what happened with COVID when it was kind of going up and down, which changes the message for Zoom constantly. And then they're adding additional products as well with their telephony products and other products, and making sure that all of the hundreds and thousands of reps that they have could actually articulate that consistently and be ready for responses for that. I think that really helped them from a corporate level. And then from a sales manager level, having the accessibility to the reports and knowing what to coach your team on has been very beneficial for them as well.
Well, thank you, Ariel.
Thank you, Gerhard. It's been a great pleasure to chat again.